everyone, my name is Snow and today I will be your teacher. Today's class is all about children and teens in World War II and how they were affected by the events and how they also perceived the events that were taking place. So today I have your reading list comprised of 4 books. Some of them are shorter books, some of them are longer books, and one of them I am currently reading for the BookTubeAthon. I guess we'll start with that book, which is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. This book is a great example of a child in World War II. The main character of this book is a little girl named Liesel. She's between the ages of 12 and 13 during the course of this novel. She gives a great perspective on World War II as she lives in Germany during the time and is also talking to a Jewish man during the course of this book. She grows relations with that man and it really makes her think about what Hitler is doing and if it's right or not. She also talks with her adopted father and mother about what is happening during World War II and if that's really what they should be doing. So this will be your first book and I think it will really give you a great perspective on how young children perceive the events and question them during the time of the Second World War. Now the next book is a relatively short book. It's around 200 pages, so you should be able to read it quite quickly before classes start, and that is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. This is a great book to read because it also deals with a child who is younger than Liesel. The main character of this story is a boy named Bruno who is 9 years old. All of his life he has been hidden from the events that are happening during the war as his father is a soldier and doesn't want him to know too much. But one day he stumbles upon a fence and a strange camp that seems to be living behind it. And one of the people living behind the fence is a young boy who Bruno slowly becomes friends with. Events take a turn when the two boys come to face that they really are quite similar, even though all their life they've been kept apart from each other. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas will be the second book on your list, and I hope you all enjoy it. Now, taking a turn from children, we delve more into teens, and also we get away from Germany. The next book is The Chosen by Chaim Potok. This book doesn't revolve around World War II, but there are hints and news about the events that are taking place during the course of this book. The book is about 2 teenagers named Danny and Reuven. All their life, they've lived several blocks apart and have never met each other. They come from 2 very different Jewish neighborhoods. Danny is a very strict Hasidic Jew, and Reuven's perspective on religion is more stepped back than Danny's. After a very unfortunate series of events, the 2 boys are brought together and start slowly becoming friends. Potok's writing gives you a very interesting perspective on the different Jewish cultures and how they interact with each other. It is also very interesting seeing the 2 boys and how they interact with each other's cultures. Reuven visits Danny's temple quite a lot and sees how different he is from Danny's family. So The Chosen is a great book to read about World War II if you want to see how the Jewish culture lives, reacts, and feels about the events happening. Now the last book is an optional read, seeing that it really has small sections about World War II, but also revolves around a very drastic event that took place, a bombing, particularly around a certain house. The next book is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, one of my favorite books. Now, although it doesn't completely revolve around World War II, there is a particular loop that Jacob enters that every day this house is bombed by the same Nazi bomb. Basically, this story takes place when Jacob discovers this secret house that his grandfather had been talking about for many years. Within the house, he discovers these peculiar children who all have very different abilities. He teams up with them to fight against the evil creatures that are trying to kill them all. So these are the 4 books that I hope you all complete before classes start to really gain a perspective on children and teens in World War II. Thank you all so much for attending class, and here you go.
Okay, so here you go. Happy reading. I didn't forget about you, Calvin. Here's your set. I hope you enjoy those. I think you'll like this one the best.
If you guys hadn't guessed, that was my BookTubeAthon Day 5 challenge for create a class list around something that you would like to see as a class. Now, I personally love reading books about World War II and particularly about what I'd love this class to be. If this was a real class, I would definitely take it right now. All these books that I've mentioned are books that I love and either gave a 4 or 5-star rating on Goodreads. I hope you guys all actually go read these books and enjoy them as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!